Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my out-of-box review for the HG Build Custom Gya Eastern Weapons set. So originally this was announced as just the Eastern Weapons, and I think that was a lot easier. I'm not really sure why they added the Gya onto the front. One of the weapons, the lance there, is basically similar to the lance that was used with the Gansalot kit, but otherwise I'm not really too sure why they added that name on there. You can use these weapons maybe with the, if you wanted to make a couple of like custom Force Impulse Gundams, like using this and then also using like the Northern Pod, you could make some custom Force Impulse Gundams to go with the Gansalot to make it sort of like the Build Fighters team. I don't know, I'm just really reaching there with that one. But overall, as I said in the unboxing, pretty much everything you get with this kit is either from the Zeta 2 or the Gansalot. That lance part, for the most part, except for the couple new parts there, is all from the Gansalot. The long rifle and the short rifle are both exactly from the Double Zeta 2, with the exception of the handle part for the short cannon. Otherwise, so yeah, pretty much all of this we've pretty much seen before. Not really a whole lot in here, so I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with this. For 600 yen, I think, to get these weapons is not bad, but compared to other part sets that they've put out that have a whole lot more stuff in there for the same price, I think it's kind of disappointing. I think we really should have got like a set of 2 of these, so like everything you see here but like ×2, I think would have been much better, I think, for the price, but unfortunately this is all that we're gonna get. So we have the short, let's see, I want to give you guys the actual real names for these. That short rifle there is actually called the Beam Bazooka. The long rifle is called the Hyper Long Rifle, and then the lance is just called the Lance. And then the extra little small piece there that you can see that sort of looks like it should be like a grenade. It looks like sort of a sort of style of grenade. I really don't know what that's called. I'm not really all that well versed in like weaponry stuff, but that thing that kind of looks like a grenade is not actually a grenade. What that is just for the lance, you can replace the end of the lance with that part, and then that's basically a beam saber handle. There is no beam saber effect part with this kit though. I think maybe if it was like this, then with one beam saber effect part, that would have been better for the price, but to not even include the beam saber effect part, that's just kind of like, what the heck? So let's take a closer look at this stuff. And once again, just a big thank you to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending me this stuff to share with you guys. Looking forward to putting some of these guys to use. So here is the Hyper Long Rifle. Again, exactly the same as what we had with the Double Zeta 2 Gundam, except for just the colors are different. I think like this was just all a darker gray, and this piece here was in blue. But now we just have it all in this light gray color, so nothing's really going to move on it except for this handle here. The way that this connects onto the arm seems like very specific for the Double Zeta 2 Gundam. Not really sure how well this is going to be able to be used with other kits. I'm just noticing a nub mark that I forgot to remove on there. Sorry about that. But anyway, and also no stickers for the camera, so like, you know, not everyone uses stickers, but just the fact that like, for 600 yen, like this is all you're getting, no blah blah, and not even any stickers for that, like kind of disappointing. Anyway, but that's that. Then the Beam Bazooka here, not really sure why it's called the Beam Bazooka. It definitely looks more like a rifle or cannon, but anyway, Beam Bazooka. Here, nothing is going to move on that, it just clips into the hand, whatever hand you want to use that for. And then here is the lance. Again, this whole long part here is the exact same lance from the Gansalot. Unfortunately, have some hollow spaces there and there. This part here, this tip part though, is what's new. So like the new parts for this are this handle part for the Beam Bazooka, this part, and then these 2 parts. Now these 2 are 2 separate parts, so you can use this as just a beam saber hilt. But that just plugs into there, then this plugs onto here, and if you only have this set, then that's all you can really do with that. But if you have any extra beam saber effect parts, you can then plug that into here, and then you can have a beam saber tipped lance, which is cool, but again, kind of would have been nice if they would have actually included this with the kit, but you know, unfortunately. Yeah, so you can just use that just as a regular beam saber then if you want. But yeah, so that is all. So I'm gonna just show you some examples of putting these in use. Alright, so I'm going all revive for this demonstration here. I've got the ARC 78-2 with the Hyper Long Rifle, the Gundam Mark II with the beam cannon, and the Revive Gyan with the lance. So, I mean, overall, yes, what you're getting in this package is really cool. Do I think that you maybe should have gotten a little bit more for the price? Yes. But, you know, unfortunately, this is all that you get. So you just kind of have to make the most of it. So I think, yeah, just some cool stuff. It's going to be pretty plain if you're not going to be painting anything. You're probably definitely going to want to at least do some panel lining on that. But painting it is, as always, going to be your best option. And that's pretty much it. It's a really simple little thing, some cool weapons to work with. I'm definitely going to be using that lance. I know the other guns, I'm not sure what I'm going to use those on. I'll just keep them around and use them for something, I'm sure. The lance I know I will definitely be using for a project that I will be working on soon, so you'll see that again pretty shortly. And that's pretty much it. If you guys do have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. Again, thank you to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending this out to me. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.